Exterior, unemployment office, early morning. The day is rainy and depressing. Marvin wears his overcoat, wool cap, and gloves. As he approaches the unemployment office, he sees the same creepy, mysterious man from the park sitting outside the building, strumming his guitar. The mysterious man wears the same dreary clothing and dark glasses. Marvin passes by the mysterious man, who again hustles him.
My soul suffers hellish pains. Can you spare some change?
I already donated $5 to you. Now I need somebody to spare me some change.
Marvin enters the building. Interior, unemployment office, early morning. The mysterious man follows Marvin into the busy office unnoticed. He stands behind Marvin at the receptionist desk. The mysterious man is invisible to the receptionist, who gives out numbers and applications.
If you're applying for unemployment, take a number and answer all the questions on the application. Your number will be called over the intercom.
A bored security guard stands in a corner. Marvin sits in the full waiting area to fill out his application. The mysterious man sits next to him.
Excuse me for bothering you again, but we've never met properly. We've never properly introduced ourselves. I'm John James.
He extends his hand. Marvin looks up.
You followed me in here?
He stares at John's hand for several seconds before shaking.
I'm Marvin.
At the contact of their hands touching, Marvin reacts.
Damn, man.
He jumps up, dropping application, pencil, and number on the floor.
Your hand is hot.
Ripping off his glove, Marvin wildly fans his hand in the air as if it were burned. The security guard, the receptionist, and everybody in the waiting room frown and shake their head with contempt at Marvin's clowning and talking to himself. They cannot see John James. Marvin sits down and picks up all his fallen material. The others go back to their business.
He released us from hell to bring back to him your most precious possession.
With a contemptuous smirk, Marvin sneers at John for several seconds. Number 59, window 3.
You and all your us voices can just hurry on back to hell and give him my last and most precious $5 that I gave you in the park.
Everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his home on sand. The rains came down, the streams rose, and the wind blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a disturbing crash. If you can humble your spirit to retrieve the excruciating perils of my warning, we can't purge you of that he craves. And my debt to you will be appeased.
John, I'm straining real hard not to go off on you for following me in here and harassing me with this gibberish. I need to get this paperwork done, all right?
Marvin resumes writing. John leans over, closer to Marvin.
There is a time and a season for all things.
Looking up, Marvin finds himself face to face with John and the grotesqueness of John's scarred face. Marvin pulls back.
Get out of my face, John.
There's a time to be born and a time to die. Your time violently comes.
Springing up from his seat, Marvin shouts out to the receptionist.
Miss, I need to hurry up and see a clerk.
Did you hear your number called, sir?
Insulted, Marvin frowns roughly at the receptionist. Number 60, window 5. The security guard approaches Marvin.
You okay, sir?
You should be talking to your receptionist about her unprofessional attitude.
All right, keep yourself calm.
The security guard leaves. Marvin scouts the room, ignoring all the gawking people, but does not see another open seat. Sitting down, he meditates for several seconds. Number 61, door 1. Number 62, window 4.
I'm just here for my unemployment money. But it's obvious to me that you're a delusional man who gets off on freaking people out. So until my number comes up, I'll sit here and be brutally irritated.
If they knew I was sneaking around warning you, they would tell him, and my punishment would be even more intense. But I'm sorry for what happened, and I'm striving to save you as you did me from that vicious terror he's conjuring on you, and through the anguish of your guilt, onto your family.
Marvin is baffled by John's cryptic words.
Ain't nobody real or hallucinated hurting my family, John.
Oh, Pastor Marvin Taylor.
Marvin flinches at the way John addressed him.
While you still breathe your precious breath of life, reclaim righteousness' path. Only then will your spirit be emancipated from the guilt and your bitterness that condemns your soul.
Number 63, door 7. Marvin checks his ticket. He stands up.
I don't know how you know me by that, but you're a creepy man.
Marvin walks to the clerk's office. With a conflicted glare, he looks back at John. John is also watching Marvin as he steps through a door.
In 4 months, that hell you once fiercely denounced will fiercely rip out your soul.
John disappears. Interior clerk's office day. Marvin enters, shakes hands with the Filipino male clerk.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Taylor. I'll take your application and you can take a seat. Are you applying for unemployment benefits?
Marvin gives paperwork to the clerk and sits.
I am, but I'd rather be working.
The clerk enters data into his computer.
Nobody's hiring, Mr. Taylor.
The clerk reads through the information on the screen.
Mr. Taylor, I see you worked for 13 years at Whittier Construction, but you quit and started working at Bellstoner Industries.
Bellstoner Industries paid more money and had better medical coverage for my family.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Taylor, but you were only employed at Bellstoner Industries for 10 months. Look, to qualify for benefits, an employee must maintain steady employment for 1 full year at a specific company. Since you quit your job at Whittier Construction, you forfeited the right to claim benefits from them.
Exterior unemployment office day. Marvin maniacally storms out of the building into the heavy rain. He marches through the parking lot for his car, fiercely venting.
I lost my job. I can't get unemployment.
He fiercely looks up unto the heavens.
I didn't betray you. You betrayed us.
He suddenly hears the hard revving of a sputtering engine coming from the parking lot. Looking over the lot, Marvin again sees that same Ford ghost truck he saw at the park. But adding more creepiness to this scenario, as the falling rain hits the truck, a sizzling sound echoes and clouds of steam lift upward as if the water was hitting a burning hot surface. The truck accelerates. Blasting through the lot, it blows by several feet in front of Marvin. Marvin alertly jumps backward. Stunned and unnerved, he again watches the driverless truck racing away. But this time, as the truck speeds away, it suddenly and mysteriously disappears. Marvin is terrified.
The fuck just happened?
He cups his hand around his ski cap covered head.
I'm stressing out.